Alright, what is up? I want to show you guys a match that I just played. It was fucking fantastic. I built a burn deck specifically targeting Synchro XYZ, like the new decks, because I hate them so much. So, let's watch this, shall we? So, first turn, it's me. I get to go first. I have United We Stand, this, and I have Chain Energy. If you don't know this, read that effect. Each player must pay 500 life points to play anything from their hand. Set, activate, summon, anything from their hand. So notice I'm going to do everything first. I save these for later, and this is actually what wins me the match. So he goes into this, and he's like, okay, you know, actually I want to see what he had in his hand. So he had Terraform. Good, nice, cool. So he got two really good guys right off the bat, and he actually summons these right away, if I remember correctly. It's like the first or second turn. So first thing, he plays the field card. Yep, there he goes. He plays that down, and he placed that down. So whenever your opponent declares an attack, well, my deck is built for me not having to even attack you. So I have all these creatures that normally, I mean, you wouldn't want your opponent to draw a card normally. You know, that's bad. Notice the attack is 2400 though. Notice the defense of this guy is 2700, and he's 4-star. It's super overpowered. So let's keep going with this. Finally, there we go. Spirit Barrier. So I know a lot of Synchro guys have this ability where they do piercing or even double piercing damage. That's the whole point. I got the Spirit Barrier, so I take no battle damage. That'll save me from all that stuff. It's actually what he tries to do with one of his creatures, I believe. Yeah, any battle damage this card inflicts your opponent is doubled. That's crazy. So he was looking to do piercing damage to me. So there we go. I have Skull Imitation up. Now anything that goes to the graveyard, the owner of that card loses 300 points. So you'll notice right off the bat, he's going to play something from his field. That's another 500. Already on turn 2 here, he's down to 4,000 life points. He was very careless. During this actual match, which took probably about 15-20 minutes, I believe, he was taking his time. After he saw like he was losing a lot of life points really quick, he really slowed down and took almost all the 120 seconds of each of his turns to actually do abilities. He was very careful with what he was doing. But notice he summoned Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon here. So, let's see. Hit this card, yeah. And the monster zone is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can destroy as many cards in your pendulum zone as possible, and if you do, place this card in your pendulum zone. So he was always trying to. This is an Odd Eyes deck, which normally is super powerful. So here I was like, you know what? I'm gonna place this down. Maybe get some life points back here. Because of this ability, the whole point of this deck is to actually, it's in combination. If you know, playing cards doesn't burn the person down, what I do is I have finite cards, a spell card that makes it to where you can only have 3 cards instead of 6 at the end of the turn in your hand. So by this card making you draw a card every turn, you know, so you're drawing 2 cards every turn, so more than likely you're going to have more than 3 cards in your hand. So that'd be another 300 life points per card that he'd be having to discard, that he'd be losing life points for. So already, he's at 2,400 life, and I at this point I'm like, okay, so he's already at 1,900. When it gets to be my turn, if he doesn't gain any health, I'm already gonna kill him with this right here. That's 2,000 damage guaranteed. So there we go. Now normally, see, he attacked me with this. Let's see. Okay, it wasn't one of those guys. It must have been from before. But they were trying to do piercing damage, and that wasn't doing any damage to me because of this. And now, this is the card I normally wait for. It's this one. If I can get this and Chain Energy put up, it's an additional 300 damage. Anytime he takes damage from a card effect, he also takes 300 damage. It's pretty cool. But I kill him right here. Just with that. I win.